What's going on YouTube? Joel here at Toyota once again. Today we're bringing you a special video. It was requested. You can see we have two Limiteds right next to each other. The one to my right is the new 24 Limited Nightshade Edition, and the other one is the regular Limited. Now both are equipped with the exact same equipment. I did want to show you some of the comparable differences between them. First, you're going to see the wheel difference. So you actually do get 20s on both of them. However, the Limited Nightshade, you can actually see the wheels resemble more of the Sport Tundra versus anything else. Second, you're going to see the grille. Now this is more of that like a gray finish, if you will, as well as the border, kind of a lighter silver finish right there, not a chrome. The Nightshade Edition uses the same grille. To me, it reminds me of what we call here in Texas the TSS model. You'll notice it's all black, and they actually do color match this border here, which again does remind me of the Sport itself. Third, and I probably should have mentioned earlier, this strip right here is black compared to this one here that's gray. Now this is technically color matching, but it's not. So if it was any other color, say it was black, then it would be still that gray right there. Overall, I personally think the Limited is a very, very great option. I personally believe it's the best bang for your buck. If you're familiar with previous generation Tundras, the Limited now is kind of like our Platinum that was in 2021. One of the biggest things there is having the heated and cooled seats as standard. Optional equipment like the JBL audio, the panoramic sunroof, standard equipment, the leather interior, full center console, wireless charging is an option, as well as the panoramic view monitor, which provides you with the 360 camera view. Now they do come with the 6-cylinder twin turbo engine, producing 389 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque, which compared to our previous generation 5.7 V8, it does have more horsepower, more torque, and it's also paired with the all-new 10-speed automatic transmission. Now going back to some of the differences. First thing that you'll notice here on the sides, and I'm sure you've kind of already seen, so your door handle is chromed on this one, as well as your window trim, again chromed out. If we look at the Nightshade, it actually color matches it, and then it does do a black trim on the windows. You also get a full black mirror on the side here, which is also power folding, which you do have power folding mirrors. You also get the black emblems here, the Tundra, and also the Limited here, and of course the 4-wheel drive logo. Other subtle differences would be the back bumper here, as well as the actual opener for the handle here. The lettering is actually optional. You can get in either one. Now going over a couple basic things with the Limited itself, you do have that same button that you'll find in the Platinum, 1794, Capstone, and Pro. You'll notice that the step doesn't come out like that. You have to kind of kick it out, and then you can put it back in like so, right? Now with the Platinum or 1794 or Capstone with the power boards, then you'll have that powered. You also do get the option of, what we call a spray-in bed liner, or just your normal polycomposite material there, which by the way is very durable. You also do get the LED lights, 400 watt outlet here. It's actually an option. Now something awesome is that the Tundras do come with that power folding or power roll down window, sorry, in the rear that they're known for. Now the button itself has been relocated up here to the very top, so just so you see where it's at. If we were to push it down, see it fully rolled down. Now since we're back here, I also want to show you these two cameras here. One of them is used for your digital view mirror. Your second one is a camera you can use to see in the actual bed of your truck. Which you click this button here, you can see what I'm talking about, which is just completely awesome right there. Now something very neat, while you're in drive, say you're driving 50 miles an hour, you can actually hit this view button here and actually see this camera view right here. So in case you strap something down or have something back there, you know, or you just want to see it back there, you definitely can. And going over different views, you have that front view, that back view, kind of see if you're going to parallel park. Just different views that we're on. Now you may ask what this auto feature is. If you hit it there, as long as you're driving under 10 miles an hour, you know, your front camera will activate. Just an example here, we'll take off the auto, we'll put it in drive. Sorry, we'll put it in back and park, sorry. Now we'll put it in drive. And then again, if we hit that view, then auto, so now when you put it in park, put it back in drive, it'll turn on the actual camera. So if you hit just view, it'll go do a 360 view of the vehicle itself. Now you do have different drive modes here, which as you turn it on the dash, it'll tell you what it's running on: eco mode, normal, or sport mode. You'll also notice that your dash here is completely digital compared to, say, an SR5 or an SR. You do have a lot of sub menus, so using your keys here, you can toggle between left and right, and you'll see right there on the left side you have the little leaf icon, you have that little arrow, music icon, information icon, the settings, and then, you know, the warnings, if you will. You go to your settings there, you can toggle up and down. If you hold down the OK button, you can turn on or off your safety features, change your alert types, where your steering wheel vibrates, change your sensitivities, way warning, so it'll give you a little coffee cup if you do it so many times. You see a multitude of different things. Pretty neat little thing right here under your settings. If you go to meter, speed meter, you change between digital, analog, and digital. Kind of changes up that little cluster right there. For on the actual digital itself. Under the vehicle settings, you can also extend that automatic start stop, so it's not as active, or you can also completely shut it off by selecting this off here, and you'll see it right there on the bottom. Now these are activated as far as how you brake, so if you're not a person that brakes very harshly, or, you know, hard, let's put it that way, it won't actually activate your automatic start stop, which is awesome. You can also turn on or off that rear seat reminder, and then you can also reset your oil life as well as your actual maintenance. Difference being oil is due once a year every 10,000 miles, and scheduled maintenance is every 5,000 miles. You also have that trailer light check. You can also add a trailer. You can customize that right side, which would be here. So you want your tow gauges, you can actually switch it up. Your RSA right there is your road sign read assist, so as you can see here, shows you what your speed limit is of said road. Now 424, if you're going over the speed limit itself, it will turn red. For earlier models, it just highlights itself in red around the border. You have your cross traffic alert, sensors, blind spot, and how fast your speed is reduced. Automatic lights, as well as your automatic high beams. heated steering wheel. There's that power outlet in the rear. That right there works with your rear cross traffic alert. So in the case of event that someone's behind you, whether it be person, car, anything like that, you don't notice it, it will flash on the screen here, let you know that there's someone behind you. If you don't brake, it will brake for you automatically. These will be your dome lights for the rear. You can set at the door. You also do have memory seating, which when you create a profile, you can also transfer those settings over, which is really, really nice. Going back to the screen here, I wish it would not do that little situation right there, but whatever. If your phone's connected via CarPlay or Android Auto, you'll see a different toggle right above this little arrow right here. It is wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, it is subscription based when it comes to the navigation. It's cloud-based navigation itself. Now we'll update in real time, and you can also use Toyota's AIs, which is pretty awesome. You have your little music icon right here, so if you enable audio, they try to make it as user-friendly as possible, which is great. So right here, your favorites will pop up. It's a lot easier to preset your favorites. Right here, you can start off with FM, AM, or of course a satellite radio, which every single trim, no matter what it is, SR, Capstone, everything gets XM 3 months free. Example, let's select right here your favorites. You see a little heart icon, that means it's a favorite here. So if we hit this edit here, we can actually take off stations that we don't like. Make it quick, right? We can hit that done editing. Now this little heart icon right here, as soon as we select it, you're going to see that it's back on there, right? So the other great part about it is if you use steering wheel mounted controls here, and we go ahead and we switch, it's going to toggle through all your favorites instead of every single station. And you can also preset AM, FM, or XM stations all right there through your favorites, which is great. Now down here, there's no like knob anymore. You got the volume knob, but say here you can actually continue forward, multiple stations, or you can do one at a time. You can pause live radio. You can also select to notify you, say the particular artist or song. You can now also Bluetooth 2 phones at once, and you can also Bluetooth one here and then do Apple CarPlay on the other, which is awesome stuff. Right here is just your trips, vehicle information, your settings. You can actually have multiple driver profiles, which is awesome. Say that your wife's driving it, whatever the case is there, she can have her own profile, have her own music, everything preset. Now one of the things I do like to go over on this one is going to be under your vehicle customize. Now I can go over so many different features, but you can also play with it, but it's your door control here. So if you select door control, we scroll up, you see where it says unlock, says driver door only. We can change that up for all your doors, so it's pretty awesome. So when we're unlocking the vehicle itself, it will open up all 4 doors instead of just your driver door. But that will lock the vehicle itself. You got a little sensor right there, and to unlock the door, all you have to do is put your hand through it, which is awesome. You also do get power seats on both sides. The Limited does have kind of like this little pattern going on right there, and again you do get those heated and cooled seats. Now if it is a hybrid, you'll actually have the hybrid battery underneath these seats. If it's not like this one here, you'll get extra storage, which is a huge plus, considering the previous generation kind of just had a hump right there that had no real use. I guess the bigger fuel tank, but still. USB-Cs, USBs, as well as that 400 watt outlet. Now with the Limited, you won't get the actual little screens. You will in the Platinum 710A4 Capstone. Now no special fuel is required, even though it's turboed. Just put normal 87 octane fuel. Front sensors, rear sensors. Again, I could probably talk about this vehicle for quite a while. There's that Nightshade again. But overall, it's actually a a bargain, I think, when it comes to a truck. We can go over towing capacities and everything else at a later time. Pause the video to look at what comes on these particular models, and a lot better when it comes to fuel from what they were previously. And if we're comparing window stickers, they're actually not that far off. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I do try to answer all of them as far as I can to my knowledge. Quick little walk around. But we'll see you in the next one. Let me know if there's a particular trim level in the Tundra that you'd like us to review. As far as the Sequoia goes, I do have a red one coming in, so I'm going to try to do a video on that one in terms of a Limited. But everything, for the most part, that's in this vehicle here carries right over to the Sequoia itself. From even the wheels to the grill. Yeah, have a great one.